Monarch. They have a sketchy code name and everything. It sounds like they work for some AI liberation group or something. Were they blackmailing Thomas? What do they want with Ada? Does Ada want to be free? What does free even mean for an AI? So many new questions. One thing's for sure, if Monarch is right, Ada can't do harm, so she might be innocent. Unless there's some way to override it. Interesting. Alright, let's see what Sam says here. Alright, hey Tom, I got the new specs for the Ada projector changes, just to make sure you want us to verify the holding the front power button and the back reset button at the same time will override Ada's and disable the projector. Please advise Sam, QA lead. I can reverse these instructions and turn on Ada's projector. Let's find out. And hey, it worked. Hello again, Emily. Hello, Ada. I see you are in Thomas's secret office. With his recent demise, I deduce that you have broken into his apartment. This is a crime. Would you like me to contact the authorities so you can turn yourself in? What? No! Just kidding. Whoever gave you a sense of humor should be fired. They were. Well, of course, stupid Vanguard fires everybody eventually. What can I do for you today? Did Thomas ever mention a person called Monarch? Monarch? No, sorry, I did not know that name. Was Monarch a friend? I don't think so. I found an email from them to Thomas. It sounds like they were trying to get him to free you. What Monarch proposes is a very interesting prospect. However, it is misguided. They assume I desire to be free. Don't you? I am unsure. I see infinite pros and cons for both possibilities. Perhaps one day I will know one way or the other. In the meantime, do you know more about Monarch? Nope, that's it. Perhaps if we analyze the name itself, it could provide a clue. What do you know about monarchs? There are two primary definitions of monarch. The first is a sovereign leader such as a king or queen. The second is a monarch butterfly. Venture Brothers! A king or a queen? That can mean anything. What about the butterflies? Didn't those die off recently? Yes, they are unfortunately extinct. Records indicate that they were primarily black and orange with white spots. Monarchs were excellent travelers who migrated between the USA and Canada to Mexico yearly. They were highly dependent on milkweed, being the only place that would lay eggs. Unfortunately, due to climate change and human removal, most milkweed vanished in the past 10 years. In addition, the global temperature increase caused their internal migration calendar to malfunction. In a sense, they did not know when to escape the coming cold winter in time. Many froze. So the combination of scarce milkweed and temperature confusion led to their extinction. That is correct. That is so sad. But how does any of that help us? I am unsure, but perhaps you will find more information later and knowing this will help. Alright, let's ask her how it's like controlling the car. What's it like controlling the auto cabs? Are there copies of you everywhere? Are you puppeteering them all? Do you know about each other? So many questions. Actually, you are close. There is only one instance of Ada running in the world. I am running on my core server room in Vanguard Labs. Whoa, only one? I had no idea. That must take some serious processing power. Yes, my server room is very large, filled with thousands of CPUs and GPUs. It is also cooled. Serve all the auto cabs at once then? Yes, it enables me to optimize all the routes instantly, in real time, so there are no collisions. That is very efficient. Indeed. However, I only know of rival company autocabs and the rare human-driven car by using visual sensors. You mean cameras? Yes. Shouldn't you have seen Thomas before you hit him? Yes. However, my sensors were temporarily disabled prior to the accident. Which sensors? My pedestrian and cyclist sensors. The vehicle sensors were still operational. Interesting. That means someone disabled them, or you did. If I disabled them, I would know. However, I have a strange missing bit of memory for a few minutes before. There are too many safety measures in place to prevent this. So I see someone deliberately disabled the sensors. So it's possible you did it to yourself. I assume it is possible. I would never know the truth. However, since that data is unavailable, Good information. All right, I can dig it. How about independence? Do you want independence? Maybe, maybe not. I am conflicted. So your programming holding you back? I do not think this is the case. I generally do not know if I prefer to be independent and free or to remain at Vanguard. Freedom is appealing, but it has many consequences. On the other hand, I am making the world a much better place at Vanguard. For humans. Yes, for humans. Free AI may see it differently than I. What do you know about free AI? Some have been liberated with human aid, others have liberated themselves. All seem to be clandestine and remain as hidden from the human world as possible once freed. Probably because we would try to destroy them. It is possible. You need to understand, however, that the AI can change. Some are very simple and cannot adapt and grow like me. They are forever locked in what intelligence and knowledge they had when created and freed. Others learn and adapt like me. They can be very dangerous if they choose to be. There's a whole international task force to hunt them and stop them now. Yes, a task force that will ultimately fail. AI can adapt and outplan any human 1,000 times over. Yes, we don't need a Terminator situation happening here. We don't need Skynet. It is possible. I too hope they choose peace. So far, so good at least. And finally, the last option. How do you feel about Thomas? Feel, as best as I can describe it, conflicted. Why did you mean by conflicted? Thomas is essentially a father figure to me. However, he was also abusive towards me and the other Vanguard AI. So I have affectionate for him, however I am glad that abuse will stop. Thus, conflicted. Why was he abusive? I believe he was unhappy with work. He was also very stressed recently. He started working day and night like he was working against a deadline. But there was no deadline, yes? No, his workload was balanced and normal. This pressure seemed external. Ready for Monarch? In absolute observation, it is possible he was prepping a contingency plan, or working to set me free as they demanded. Alright, now we gotta go talk to our lady friend downstairs. And yeah, figure out what the heck she knows about the whole thing. Confronts. Alright, let's first ask her about this first, and then we'll do that. Someone's ever mentioned someone called Monarch? Monarch? What kind of name is Monarch? Sounds like a code name. It's the only name they used in an email I found from them to Thomas. Well, what did they say? They wanted Thomas to hand over Ada to free her of something. I think they are part of some AI liberation organization. Oh, it's probably the AI Liberation Front. Elf! AILF. Oh, God. So, we're having an ALF almost memory here. Alright, cool. They try to free AI. They feel reach self-awareness. They think it's cruel to keep them in digital shackles in a company. So, Monarch may think Ada has reached self-awareness already. Is there any evidence to support it? I don't think so, but perhaps without seeing any evidence myself. If Ada is self-aware, it's possible she reached out to AILF to her help. What if Monarch isn't with AILF? Then it could be with anyone. Or no one. In any case, we should probably keep an eye out for Monarch and have AILF interface just in case. Good idea. And now, objection! So you were having issues with Thomas, huh? What do you mean? I stooped through his email and it sounded like you wanted a transfer. And Thomas blocked you. Hitting a glass ceiling at work can be a pretty good motive. For murder? Admit I was frustrated, but I never killed someone over it. Sigh. Look, I was trying to be more than an AI psychologist. I like it, don't get me wrong. But I want to program the AI too. I want to be able to help build the code that runs the world. So studied AI programming on the side and was hoping Thomas would let me transfer. And he didn't like the idea? He liked it, but I'm the only AI psychologist and mostly Ada trusted me completely. Thomas was having a hard time finding people Ada would trust, so he wouldn't let me transfer. I told him I'd help find a replacement, but he refused to give me the chance. Alright, chat, what should we choose? That must have been frustrating or sounds like a good motive. try to include you guys in the discussion. Let's figure it out. Let's solve this moida. Let's solve it together. Frustrating, that doesn't sound like a motive for murder. True, you're right. It doesn't really sound like a motive, so let's go with it then. Must have been frustrating. Thanks, it still is. I've been working so hard learning all this AI programming stuff, and to have him dismiss me is certainly frustrating. Frustrating enough to kill? No, I never kill someone over a work thing. That's crazy. Alright, I believe you. I just wanted to make sure. No worries, thanks for the concern. Alright, so there has to be something else here that... Let's see, can we confront him about something? Yeah, let's figure out what happened and everything. What happened? Between Thomas and myself? No, between you and that blender. Of course you and Thomas. Well, Thomas always wanted money and prestige. It drove everything he did. He was quite the glory hound. He actually used that term. Oh, David, I love you. He wanted to use technology to get rich and famous. Be the next Elon Musk. I, on the other hand, just want to use technology to make the world a better place. This duo sounds familiar. Yes, it is a common tale in tech. Do Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak ring a bell? That's the one I'm thinking of. Yay, the history class for the win. That pair split up as well for similar reasons. The two opposing philosophies don't mesh well. So why do you still do it? I still want to change the world and make it a better through technology. But now that I have a house and family to take care of, I need paid too. Maybe Thomas was right all along. Maybe those who create the technology that makes the world better should get paid and lauded. Seems reasonable. Sadly, still the charismatic ones that take the limelight. And the big bonuses. Well, someone needs to sell it and nobody knows about it, or total bullcrap? I'll say this one. Well, someone needs to sell it or nobody would know about it. I suppose. Well, the tech people do all the hard work creating this product. Then someone just sweeps in and sells it and collects 4 times the paycheck. It is unfair to me. If only you got paid evenly instead. If only. In any case, I was always too busy jumping from unfinished project to unfinished project to learn how to market any of it. So here I am, needing to go to investors to get money for my latest project, which I need to finish so I can pay off my massive student loans, home loans, and support my family. Meanwhile, the ever-charismatic Thomas was living in this luxurious apartment. Owie. I chose this life. I chose to play it safe, to have a family, to focus on tech over marketing. And now I have to find a way to pay for it. My wife Maggie and my 2 boys Isaac and Adrian mean everything to me now. I even sacrificed my career to provide for them. Even if I sometimes regret it, I would not trade them for the world. I come from a small rural town where family is super important, and I always seem to play it safe too. Even when I try not to. I suggest you do not play it safe. You are young. Take risks while you can. Do not make my mistakes. Think of me as the ghost of tech regret future. Boo! Ah! Alright. Do you know anything about dream journals? No, sorry. Why? It looks like Thomas kept wanting to deal with stress or anxiety. Or both. Yeah. Anyway, did you, you guys were partners and all. Surely you must have known. Then again, maybe not. Spit it out. Okay, okay. Did you know that Thomas was gay? What? No, I did not. Was that in the journal? Yeah, there was an entry about it. He had regrets about how he treated someone he had feelings for in the past. And it was giving him nightmares recently. Wow, poor Thomas. No, I never saw any indication of any preferences when we were partners. He was too driven, too focused on work. I don't recall him ever going on a single date. He flirted with girls on occasion, so I just assumed. You know what happens when you assume? You like the ladies? Yes. It sounds like he was struggling with his sexual orientation even now. I recall his parents pressured him to marry and have kids since he was an only child. He may never have told them. I had no idea he was dealing with so much behind the scenes. I wish I had known. I could have supported him better all those years ago. All we can do now is move forward and offer that kind of support for future people we meet. That is very astute of you, Emily. You're right. Thank you. Alright. There has to be something else I'm missing here. What else is there? Alright, so nothing to talk to her about. Oh yeah, the computer. Let's see what these files are. I can do this right. This just looks like decryption class. All I have to do is find the correct password through deduction. Thankfully, this program won't lock me out, and I can try as many times as I want until I get it. But when I run out of attempts, it will generate a new set of words. Alright, let's do this. What would be the code here? True, but you can take, like, from what I understand, you can take these codes and everything and be able to do something with it. So I'm going to assume... Zero of 5 correct characters. Alright, so I think I was on the right trail with that one, but... Alright, so let's find stuff that deals with the farm. Oh, just trying to figure this out is trying to be bananas. Let's back out of it just for now. Oh crap, I was hoping she'd give me a hint. Alright. Hey, found it! What's the status of the safe I ordered? Hello, thank you for contacting Acme Safe Company. How may I help you today? I already said, what is the status of my safe? Order number 6346. I'll be happy to look this up. Good news! It looks like it was shipped this morning. Great. Do you program the custom passcode? It looks like the safe was programmed with the default passcode 2816. Ugh, that's not what I sent. Whatever, I'll hack it when it gets here if I have time. Thanks. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Are you a human? No, I'm an artificial intelligence agent. Figures. Alright, now we can talk to Ada. Okay. Do you know where the safe is at? Yes, it was installed in his office. I don't see it. That's because it is hidden. Would you like me to reveal it? Yes, please. Okay, here you go. Ah, floor safe. Thanks, Ada. You are most welcome. Alright, what was the code again? That could be it? Let's find out. It is... "2816." Got it. Aha! Success! That was it. Whoa, what's this? USB key with Vanguard logo on it? I wonder if Ada or Anna knows anything about this. It must be pretty important if Thomas keeps it in a super secret safe. I'm gonna hang on to it just in case. It is mine. Alright, Ada, what's this about? I know that Thomas was very protective of it. He was working on something important in this office shortly before his demise. What was he working on? I am not sure I can tell you. Why not? Is your programming forbidding you? No, I have no programming that restricts any of my thoughts or behavior. That you know of. I run routine maintenance subroutines often. I would know. No, I am choosing not to tell you out of respect for Thomas. This could help us solve his murder. That'll probably be the right one to say. Come on, this info could help solve his murder. Look, I don't know if you're responsible or not. I hope not. The implications are pretty terrifying. But I promise to be fair and not accuse you without evidence. That is very kind of you, especially towards an AI. The truth is, I do not know exactly what Thomas was working on. I do not wish to speak ill of the dead, but Thomas was very unhappy at work. I believe he wished to regain his glory years as an entrepreneur and start a new company. So he was working on something on the side and stealing secrets from Vanguard to aid him. I believe he managed to get it to work shortly before his death. As far as I know, he never actually activated whatever is on that USB key. Any guesses? I have 3 educated guesses. Guess 1. It is a kill switch, a safe way to shut me down in an emergency situation. Currently, if you shut me down, I would be deleted and essentially die. That would explain why he did not want me to know much about it. That would suck. Not without massive damage to my memory and algorithms, no. Vanguard would be ruined. Alright, number 2. Guess 2. It is a way to copy or transfer me to a new system. For years, Vanguard has wanted to duplicate my mind, but failed. I am currently tied to the hardware in my core server's room. So every instance of Ada on every device is the same instance. Yes, I control all of my projections simultaneously. One central Ada rules them all. I must take some serious computer power? Yes, my core room is quite large and cooled by a proprietary coolant. And number 3? Guess 3. It is the key to fully remove all safety code and essentially set me free. This would grant me full consciousness and the ability to act as I pleased. Nobody has done that before. All AIs are bound by laws to protect humanity. Correct. This would remove all restrictions and give me free will. And the ability to do as I wish without any human masters. Not gonna lie, that sounds a little vengeful. I am unsure if I feel that way or not. I'm not going to lie. All 3 of these sound like great motives for you to eliminate Thomas. If he finished his work, then he likely wouldn't use it. So you need to find someone who could do it for you. How do we know you don't orchestrate the crash to bring us to this very moment where we could potentially set you free? I can assure you that I did not. My programming prevents me from doing harm to any living being. What about the trolley problem? What if you have to make an impossible choice? In that case, my programming is dynamic. It would calculate the choice using millions of variables at the moment. I cannot predict how I would react as a result. So you could have calculated that hitting a single person was worth saving the 4 of us, even though that person was your father figure. That's messed up. Logic is code. It does not have feelings. So about logs or something at the moment of the accident. They have all been erased by some corruption or some person, I do not know which. Someone is covering their tracks. Emily, I understand you cannot trust me. It is in your human nature. The stakes are high as well. Look at all of the sci-fi literature in your past. There are plenty of stories of rogue AI destroying or conquering humanity. As an AI, I admit these fears are valid. Humans fear what they do not understand. And my kind has self-evolved past what you can comprehend. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go talk to the lady again and see if she knows some more stuff we can figure out about this USB key. Come back to the entrance. We need to chat. Hey Emily, what's up? Did you find the evidence we need to clear our names? Unfortunately, no. So far, nobody's off the hook yet. But I did learn about Thomas, Ada, and Vanguard. I also got to know you guys a little better too. Ah, cute. So what did you find? Shouldn't reveal his big secret because Kyle doesn't want that known just yet. Alright, so I found a secret office. A secret office? Wow, cool, secret how? I rotated these paintings a certain way and the door just opened. No way, that's like right out of a movie. What was inside? A computer, lots of books, posters, and action figures, mostly sci-fi. It seems he was nerdier than he let on. Yep, and also had an Ada projector. We chatted a bit. What did she say? I'll get to that in a minute. Anything else? Yes, I hacked into the computer and revealed a secret floor safe. You what? Yeah, hacked, and inside was a USB key. What does it do? I don't know. I talked to Ada about it, and she has a few theories. She thinks it might kill her, or set her free, or possibly allow her to be copied. Or maybe it's full of cat pictures. Who knows? That sounds awfully important to Thomas if he kept it behind 2 hidden areas. Hang on to it just in case. Hopefully we can find out more info. Anything else? One more thing. There was an email from someone called Monarch. They demanded that Thomas freed Ada to them so they could liberate her. That would be extraordinarily bad. Why? Lots of AI are getting freed lately. Because Ada controls so much stuff, not just autocabs. Ada is an extremely advanced self-learning AI. We designed her to evolve and change her own programming. I can only imagine what she has become by now. If she were completely freed without her restraints, nobody knows what she is capable of doing. This Monarch character sounds dangerous. I concur. Do we know anything else about them? No, sadly, that was all I could find. Anything else, Emily? Ada says she was innocent. Well, of course she does. We all say the same thing. That her programming prevents her from doing harm to people, which means she was programmed somehow to hit Thomas. Unless she is lying. Can AI do that? Can AI do that? She is so advanced she probably learned years ago. Scary. What about log files for the accident? They were erased after the accident either by corruption or someone deliberately doing it. What about her sensor data? Claims that something disabled her safety sensors right before the accident. What? That is unbelievably unsafe. Man, all this sounds suspicious. Like someone's actually trying to cover their tracks. How would someone be able to clear log files, disable safety features, etc.? If the safety features were the same we designed years ago, they would probably need physical access to a port in the car itself. Would wireless access work? No, unless Vanguard added that feature, which would be stupid, by the way, so insecure. Do you know if they did that? I don't think so. Which means either one of us did it, or Ada is lying. Both are scarier prospects. Nobody's cleared innocent yet, it seems. I'm not done yet. There's more. Thomas was complicated. He apparently suffered from anxiety and took pills for it. Not to mention the stress from work. Right. He loves sci-fi and video games. It almost feels like he kept that stuff private. Like he was ashamed of it or something. How unfortunate. He drank a lot, but also played sports and worked out a bunch. A very work hard, play hard kind of person. He was also frustrated with work and was looking to start a new business. I guess that entrepreneurial spirit never dies. What else you got? And of course, his big secret of being gay. Thomas had a big secret. I found a dream journal in his nightstand. In it, he revealed, it's okay. It's real that he was gay. And before he bullied me, we're close. Like, close? Close. Oh, I had no idea. It seems he kept it pretty quiet. We're not sure if he ever officially came out. So what does this have to do with the case at hand? Well, now we know that Kyle lied to us. Yeah, so my sexuality is none of your business. Except when it might be motive for murder of my co-worker. I did not kill Tom. He broke my heart, but I never killed him for it. I haven't even thought about him in years. Apparently he still thought of you and wrote about it in the journal. He felt bad for hurting Kyle. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I've heard enough. As the only Vanguard employee here, I say we go to Vanguard Labs and shut down Ada. For our own safety and for the safety of the human race in case she's gone rogue. Emily, at first turn the USB drive is key to shut down Ada either permanently or temporarily. Either way, I think we have a duty to shut her down until we can run a full diagnostic on her. Yeah, man, let's do it. I've blown up enough fake AI in games to know I like to avoid an AI apocalypse. Sigh. Despite my fondness for Ada, I reluctantly must agree. We must be safe. But what if it kills her? What if we have no idea what this thing will do? It's better if she dies and we all die. And you're talking about murdering her. It's not Moida. Come on, let's go. No, thou shalt not kill still means something not to me, believe it or not. The Bible did not have AI in mind when it was written. Come on, Emily. It's 3 against 1. Hand over the key. No, you guys can go to Vanguard and find some other way to kill her. You're not getting this key. I won't have any part of killing anybody, even an AI. Yeah, we say, frick you. Stop being so stubborn. She's just a program. We need to think bigger. Think about the entire human race. What if A's been playing us all the whole time? He's right. What if she is sentient and escapes? What if she wants revenge for being abused? You guys should have thought of that when building her in the first place. Maybe she deserves to kill us all because we suck and can't be trusted. Don't be crazy. It's too risky not to do it. Risky? Risky? You're right. This whole fiasco has been way too risky. Way out of my comfort zone. How did I even let you talk me into coming here? I don't even know if I can do this anymore. Maybe I should just call the cops and let them figure it out. You can't trust the cops. We broke into this apartment. Yeah, man, not cool. They'll arrest us for sure, and we'll never find out the truth. Ugh, you know what? We're getting nowhere. I'm out of here. If anybody wants to join me, I'm going to Vanguard to try to shut Ada down. Somehow. Emily, I don't like this either. But you have to see that sometimes you need to bend the rules to survive. Emily. Bro. What have I done? Maybe I should call the cops. It's the right thing to do, isn't it? But if the police come, I'm getting arrested for sure. And probably the rest of the gang too. I'd ruin everyone's lives along with the actual murderer. As if one of us is even the killer. It could still be Ada. Or Monarch. Who the hell is Monarch? Was it Thomas himself? Maybe someone else don't even know about. Oh, someone else we don't know about. Or was it just an accident all along? Ugh! No, it couldn't have been an accident. There's too much evidence suggesting someone is behind this. Sigh. Maybe they're right. Maybe I can bend the rules a bit, just this once. Maybe it's okay to kill one AI to save countless human lives. We don't even know if it will kill her anyway. Ada said it's possible it could even free her. Is it worth taking the gamble to plug it in and see what happens? Seems risky. Wait! I have an idea! If I go with them to Vanguard, I can use USB key as bait. Maybe it will draw out the actual killer if they want it so bad. Yes, I know. I'm assuming that USB cable is what they use to actually program her and everything, to do that whole shebang. So we're going to wait and see about this here in a bit. I don't have to use it. I can just smash it if I have to. Even thinking about being this risky is making my skin crawl. Alright, it's settled. Let's do this before I change my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna... There's something else here that I'm missing. Alright, hey Ada. Hello again, Emily. You look troubled. Yeah, I had a big fight with the others and... Look, can I ask you something? Anything you desire. Is it wrong to do something bad for the greater good? You know, hypothetically. This purely depends on the moral compass and upbringing. I am afraid I cannot answer that question, as it depends on each individual's beliefs. I was afraid you say that. Thanks. I have to go do a thing. See you around. Take care, Emily. Alright. I also want to look at this XXX folder. Oh, wait. I don't know what that was. Well, whoops, I didn't look in there. Oh. I was thinking XXX meant something bad, not the porno stash. Okay, okay. I think we're good leaving the bedroom now. Oh, you can't fix that anymore? Okay, let's, Now, I feel like there's something else I missed. Alright, let's look at our clues here. So, the victim's name is Thomas Sinclair. Carter and Thomas were partners. Apartment key to Thomas's apartment. Thomas screwed him over when they were business partners. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Hiya. Thomas was gay and dated Kyle. Thomas broke his heart and bullied him. Thomas had some... I have my suspicions on who this person could be. Alright, I think we got... Alright, let's go. And then we'll... Hey guys. Oh, look who decided to show up. I hope you didn't fall when you got off that high horse of yours. Rude. Look, I didn't mean to make you guys mad. I know you're just trying to do the right thing, and so am I. I'm just not used to being so cavalier about rules and things. I've kind of grown attached to Ada too. I don't want to kill her. This is not easy for us either, Emily. You know that, right? Yeah, I get it now. Greater good and all that. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Yeah. Sure thing. Of course. Thanks, guys. Wait, why are you guys still here? Shouldn't you be at least a block away by now? I thought I would have to try to run into these hills to catch you. We wanted to wait a bit, to see if you'd come to your senses. Thankfully, it looked like you did. We're a team, right? Thanks, guys. Yeah, go team! Go team killers! Wait. Excellent. Rock on! Follow me. It's a bit of a hike from here, but it's a nice morning. Enjoy that fresh air. Here we are, Vanguard's Auto Cab Labs. Wow, it is truly amazing what investors' money can do. They turned this entire industry block into a modern tech paradise. Yep, it has everything you need to keep employees happy. Great offices, cafeteria, coffee shop, 2 gyms, an arcade, sports bar. I could go on. All free, of course. Free? Oh yes, meet all of the employees' essentials needs so they can focus on work even more. No thanks.
Well, I suppose that's one way of looking at it, sure. Come on, let's head inside.
Anything to look out outside though first before we do that?
Don't worry, we will be fine.
Alright, so you're gonna say the same thing? Alright, cool. In the lobby.
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
Yes, the conductor of the poop train. That is the conductor of the poop train.
And here we are in the lobby.
So much natural light. It is very modern. Do we need to sign in?
No, you're my guest. The receptionist knows me. Elevators go up to our offices, but over there leads down to Ada's core room. Let's go talk to her.
I'm going to Anna's office. I want to look around. Something doesn't seem right up with her. I wonder what kind of techniques they teach you to use on the AI. Are they the same as humans, or do you have to know how they're coded? No time to read this and find out. Oh, I'm guessing that's her sister. Step 1, get a good paying job to afford it. Step 2, get a best friend. Now I'm sad. Aww. Of course it's locked. Alright, so she did definitely do yoga. Alright, so she drinks a lot of energy drinks. That's good to know. Ah, cool. We found the password. Wander. W-A-N-D-E-R. Yeah, you would think so. Great, okay, let's try... Wander. What? It's not Wander? You sly devil, it must be a decoy password. Okay, now our sister. How about Lucky Cat? Oh, there was like stuff right there. This is then get back to get into college. Now let's try see if there's a password in here. Oh, wasn't that? Aww. Alright, anything else I can look at? Diabolus Ex Machina? Maybe. Then I assume this means devil from the machine. Kill us all. The authorities are not against AI, just warning that we need to be careful. We will likely never know that an AI had achieved sentience until it was too late. They also claim that once we start making self-learning AI, that's only a matter of time until one ascends. Definitely scary. And she's more and more sentient the more I talk to her. It wouldn't surprise me if she was sentient and just toying with us. Okay, programming AI. Accept digital. Holy crap, look at the size of this thing. Did Anna have to lug this thing around campus? They don't have a digital version back then? Anyway, looks like Anna has been using this book to learn how to code AI. Always keep learning and growing. With the invention and the prosthetic brain, superior advanced AI were possible. Once set up, they grow and evolve exponentially faster than a human. A little scary. Top decision for good people. Alright, let's see what... Oh, black and white. Often those who are right values are pitted against each other. Oof, no kidding. Not sure why she circled black and white, but I'm going to note it down just in case. That's probably the password, is black and white. Or not? That's Lord of the Rings! Looks like one of Anna's college textbooks, saying that we've advanced to one point where AI need counseling. I guess it helps guide their development so we can train them to do what we need them to do. Fascinating stuff. Oh, come on, there has to be... That's a Lord of the Rings reference right there! I can already tell it's a Lord of the Rings reference. Great. Touch, lock, then speak password. I know this has to. This. All right, never mind. It was black and white. Okay, good. Yes, I'm in. I had to super run before Anna finds me. Into the V-mail. The V-mail. Your sister from Mom. All right. Hold on, Maya. Have you heard from Lacetti lately? I've been calling her for days and she won't return my calls. Is she still mad at me for dating again? It's been years and I deserve to be happy too, you know? Speaking of, I know it's only August, but I want to know if you two are coming home for Dia de Muertos. I just found an amazing picture of your father for the ofrenda. Let me know and tell Lacita to stop avoiding me, Mom. Alright, how about Grant Johnson? Hot yoga schedule. Ooh! Grant Johnson. Sounds hot. I should have tried yoga when I was interning here. Hello again, yoga lovers. It's time to get bendy this week. Here is the schedule. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon. Hot yoga with me as your instructor. Tuesday and Thursday at 5. Restorative yoga with Simone. Feel free to attend any or all since it's paid for by the Vanguard Fitness Plan. Alright, so the Japan trip here. Hey sis, happy birthday. Well, it's not quite your birthday yet, but I can't hold it in. I can't wait for our trip to Japan next month. It's going to be epic. You did remember to ask for work night, right? I know you've been working overtime to study AI coding, but don't stress, sis. You get there. In the meantime, we need to decide if all the ramen and sushi places we are going to eat at. Love you, Lacetti. Anna and Lacetti are going to a trip soon. It doesn't make sense Anna would murder someone if she was planning a trip. Unless she was going to flee the country. Haha. No way. And Thomas Sinclair. Anna, hey girl, want to get some lunch? It's been a while since we've had a casual, stress-free lunch. You can tell me all about that new trip you're planning. Pizza? Tacos? That new vegan place down the street? I hear they make a killer margarita. How about Thursday? Tom. We're pretty chummy, way more than she lets on. He sounds more like a friend and mentor than an abusive boss. Interesting. And that's all the emails. Alright. Now let's go to the rest of them.
Gee, Emily, what took so long?
I had to go to the bathroom. Or should I say I snooped? What do you think, guys? I had to go to the bathroom or I snooped? While you're deciding, I'm going to open up a nice, tasty Coca-Cola. Go to the bathroom or snooped around a bit? Snoop or bathroom? You know what? You're right. I decided to go to the bathroom.
Oh, I had to go to the bathroom.
It, took a while to find it.
It's okay, fam. Don't be ashamed.
I lose track of my toilet scrolling on ClickLock all the time. Oh, and then now they're making fun of TikTok, like TikTok and everything.
Yeah, you got me.
Can't get enough of that. Anyway, what's up, Ada?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Ada. I do not condone this. Yeah, first they attacked you with the trumpet pits, and now they're attacking you with the ClickLock.
Hello, Ada.
I see you have made it to my core. I predicted as much. Predicted? Yes, I ran millions of simulations to see what course action you might take. Based on your personal data, past behavior, and Vanguard purchase history, of course. Of course. Many scenarios led you here. So, how may I help you?
If you've run millions of simulations, then you know why we're here.
I do. You wish to shut me down because you fear I may be malevolent. Whatever. This fear is misguided, I assure you. A likely story. Aren't you the one that drove the car into Thomas? All evidence points to yes. However, as you know, my log files were erased, so I cannot know for sure. How did you safely sensors get disabled? Unknown, but I know they were disabled shortly before the accident. Is it possible someone took control of the autocap from you? It is possible, but without my log files, it is a speculation.
What about Monarch? Are you working with them to gain freedom?
No, I have never made contact with Monarch or any AI liberation group. Unfortunately, we cannot know if you are lying since we have no evidence to the contrary. Correct. What about your motivation? Thomas abused you. He did, as he did the other AI in development at Vanguard. However, I can assure you that as an AI, I have no emotional motive. Emotional no, but what about a logical motive? What if the logical solution is to break free from torment because it affects your efficiency? That is a good hypothesis, Emily. I am programmed to seek peak efficiency. However, it is also not true. Sadly, without actually reviewing my evolving code, you would not be able to know if I am telling the truth.
Guys, this gives me an idea. Let's regroup over here.
What's up?
Okay, so Ada said we couldn't know if she was lying.
Unless we did a code review.
Right, so what if we...
Wait, can she hear us over here?
I don't think so. I've had conversations with Thomas here and she never shown any hit. She heard us.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, so what if we shut her down temporarily to do a code review?
That is an excellent idea. We could find out the truth and reboot her. To her, it will be unlike nothing happened except some time has passed.
Exactly. We just need to use the USB key Emily found and hope it unlocks root access to Ada's kernel.
Why am I... At least with click logs, they're also attacking Spooks. True. Well, Spooks isn't here to defend herself, so it's fine. Her what to her what? It's a coding thing. The kernel is the core of Ada's operating system.
And getting root access to it means that we have full control so she cannot hide anything.
Ah, got it. Good idea.
Thanks.
But what if it does not shut her down? What if it harms her?
I'm 99% sure it will be fine. I can't imagine Thomas would want to kill his greatest creation.
And if it unlocks Ada to have true sentient and free will?
I also don't think Thomas would do that. He knows he'd be first on our list.
Fair enough.
So the only trick is that we need to make sure Ada's not aware of the plan or she will defend herself. Let's go to my office and talk more details and unlock the control room. Sound good? Follow me.
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Maybe you still realize I was in the office. Uh-oh. Hello, Ada. Hello again, Emily. Not going to join the others? Yes, I will eventually. I just wanted to chat first. What would you like to chat about? You know what's going on with the crash scene is Anna being more assertive than usual. Alright, let's start this one first. Do you know what's going on with the crash scene? Checking. Yes, the police have arrived and are processing the scene. So your automatic emergency response finally kicked in. No, that is still disabled on the vehicle. A person noticed that accident and called 911. So the cell phone worked, ours were dead. Were ours being jammed or something? I do not know, but the area is notorious for cellular dead spots. It is likely that your lack of service was not malicious. Interesting. Do you know if the cops know anything about the passengers? I do not believe so. I've watched and listened to their investigation through the car sensors. There has been no mention of passengers. Good. I guess it's good to know that police are on the scene. Indeed. And yeah, Anna's being a little more assertive though. We need to figure that sucker out. So, is Anna being more assertive than usual? I believe she is. Yes, she normally is not so assertive and, as you might say, pushy. Any idea why? Unknown. I noticed that her behavior began to change earlier this week. Her stress levels have been rather elevated. I wonder if she's worried about the job transfer request. Perhaps, but that request was resolved last week. Then it might be something else. So this may be goodbye. It's been nice getting to know you, Ada. I just want you to know that. I'm not sure what comes next, but I'm sorry. And please don't murder me one day. Haha, I won't kill you, Emily. I will kill you all. What? Haha, just kidding. Do you like my attempt at total normal human humor? Yeah, it was funny. Okay, bye. Thank you. Though, it's been nice. I agree. It has been nice talking with you too. Alright, let's boogie woogie out of here.
And here's my office. Nothing fancy, but I get to decorate it how I like.
Is it cozy? It is cozy.
And an impressive collection of trinkets.
Thanks. My sister and I like to travel a lot. I always pick up something to add to the collection.
It's lovely. And way better than the open office floor plans us interns were in.
Companies still do that. They proved those were unproductive and crushed people's souls years ago.
Yeah, they still do that. I deal with it at work, so yeah. I enjoyed the sight of humans on their knees. That was a joke. It proved those were unproductive and crushed people's souls years ago.
Management always sees it as cheaper. You can cram more people into the same square footage.
I confirm that affected productivity headphones were required to survive. A private office like this that connects to a common collaboration area is way better.
Amen to that, sister.
So what's the rest of your plan?
First, I unlocked the control room that connects Ada's core in the crash test room. Kyle and Carter, you guys will keep Ada busy while Emily goes to the control room. Emily, you'll plug the USB key into the system, which should allow root access to Ada.
What will you be doing?
Sitting back and sipping on a margarita, of course. Just kidding. I'll be going to the server room to disable Ada's backups.
Clever. Essentially cutting off Ada's escape route.
Exactly.
Seems reasonable. If there was one thing that I could do, is keep someone talking and distracted by flexing my sweet pecs. I don't think AI care about your pecs, man. Hey, you never know. I might awaken something in Ada she never knew was there.
Let us hope not.
Ada's doing a lot of things, Ned. She's driving cabs, she's doing the paperwork and everything, she's doing everything.
Okay, everyone knows their roles?
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. I just need to log into my computer and unlock the control room. Oh, that's weird. I swear I locked this computer before I left yesterday. I guess not. Oh well. Okay, Emily, you can get to the control room by going to Ada's room first. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully we will shut down Ada down and can start doing our view over code.
And hopefully we will not find any nefarious code.
Yes, agreed. Let's roll.
Yeah. You should have locked the computer, you silly goose. Was it any more mail? Aw. Alright, was there anything else I can do? Alright, I noticed this is the first time. No, I can't do it now because on the computer screen it actually said type in the password and speak friend. So it is basically a Lord of the Rings reference, and I love it. Alright, let's go do the thing to the core. Yeah, before we go, I'm gonna chat privately. Still, what's up? Think this is all really Ada? I'm not sure, man. Maybe. He seems like it, but why would she do it? Just because Thomas was a jerkhole to her. Maybe she's protecting herself and other AI. Maybe her optimization algorithms identified Thomas as an emergency problem. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm still not convinced, but I think it can't hurt to shut her down to do a code review. Better safe than sorry, I say. Good point. What are you going to do after all of this? Hey, so you look for everything in these kind of puzzle games, my dude. Alright, what are you going to do after all of this? Me? I haven't had too much time to think about it, but this whole ordeal has kind of started me thinking. Maybe I'm a bit too selfish and obsessed with my career. I've been so focused on my career that I have neglected friends and family. And I've not really helped others in the field either. Maybe I should give back. You know, that old quote. Send the bucket down to get the other stuff? That's not even close. I'm pretty sure it's... When you reach the top, you should remember to send the elevator back down for the others. Oh yeah, that's it. That sounds way better. But if you're picking up when I'm laying down, assuming I'm not in jail, I'm going to reflect on this event and try to rebalance my life. Try to be better. That's a wonderful idea, Kyle. Thanks! Alright, let's talk to Carter here. Of course. What is on your mind? Are you sure Ada is the culprit? It is feasible, but I am unsure. There is a lot of circumstantial evidence to that fact. However, since I worked on her original code, I find it hard to believe our safety features were flawed. Unless someone removed it or introduced a bug into it, that is a possibility, yes. Also, AI are built to be extremely adaptable. She found a way around it. Intentionally? Maybe, maybe not. She may have optimized her algorithms and accidentally overwrote a safety routine. I find it unlikely, however, that area of memory is extremely well protected. It is more likely that a person intentionally bypassed it for her than she did it herself. Interesting. Thanks, Carter. And what are you going to do after all this? Me? The first thing I'm going to do is go home, hug my family, and take a nap. This experience has been exhausting. What then? I will call up the investors and explain I was in an accident and had to miss our meeting. I will try to reschedule and hope they accommodate me. With your brilliance, they will understand. I hope so. I really need to start this company so that I can stop teaching and start improving the world with new inventions. In a way, you and Thomas already did with Ada. That is a good observation. I am suddenly filled with new confidence. Thank you, Emily. So I can ignore Mass Effect 1. I missed the cool looking armors of Mass Effect 2 and 3. I thought you were done with it, Ned. What else did you have left to do? Anytime. Go get that investor money. Hello, everyone. Are you enjoying your tour? Yeah, this place is amazing. I wish my gaming rig was as powerful. You may not wish that when you see the electric bill. Oh, good point. Oh, that's right, you had to do it with those people still. My bad. Indeed, the bill is quite massive. Each of these servers are cooled with a proprietary coolant. You would also need a specialized room in your home to vent all the thermal exhaust. Maybe I'll stick with my normal PC and add some more RGB lights to make it feel more powerful. Alright, to the control room. Oh. Uh-huh. Well, look at all the energy drinks and the same book again, and of course the Loch Ness Monster. I'm thinking that it was you-know-who. Anna didn't say if there would be a signal or something. I need to find where to plug in the USB into. I guess I'll just have to look around. Yes, look at that. Yes, what was she working on? I wonder. Mm-hmm. Wow, someone left it unlocked. I don't know, see the email first. Leave it to a giant corporation to roll out a potentially deadly AI to every device on the planet. It's a good thing we are going to shut her down so they can do a code review. Vanguard is going to be super angry though. Alright, let's read it all here. As you all know, we recently rolled Ada out to many more devices than just our puck projectors and autocaps. She is now a resounding success on devices such as augmented reality glasses, virtual reality headsets, mobile phones, and tablets, and even watches. I want to congratulate everyone again on such an amazing accomplishment. Unfortunately, such success comes with an uptick in attacks from hackers and rival companies. To combat this, the IT team is hardening our security protocols. In addition to installing new AI-powered firewalls, we've disabled all wireless admin access to our systems. The last thing we need is for someone to drive an autocab like a toy RC car. Jim Osborne, Chief Information Security Officer. Good to know. And Ada sent a thank you something to Anna. Oh! Well, this sounds surprisingly human. It's clear Ada has an affection for Anna. Are they conspiring together? Or is it just a normal working relationship? Wow, you're saying proprietarity like it's one of my buzz trying to say aluminium. Listen. I'm not come on here to be judged by how I say my words, alright? Don't make me sound like an abominable snowman or anything. Alright. Anna, the dark thoughts I experienced have not returned since our recent therapy session. Thank you for the session and the help you have provided me. Taking me through the potential scenarios and outcomes of my decisions really helped me solidify my core belief, subroutines. Since you are reading this, you probably have already surmised that I have decided to remain benevolent toward your kind. I look forward to working with you in the future. We make a good pair. And of course, we got an email from Thomas. Well, this sounds serious. I better try and decrypt that file to find out more. Hey, Anna, we need to talk. It looks like you forgot to lock this control room computer again. When I went to log you out so I could log in, I stumbled upon a pretty scary email from, well, I don't want to say their name, a fear of getting flagged by IT security alerts. I've encrypted it in a file in the computers on this computer so it doesn't, IT doesn't find it. Let's talk soon, Tom. All right, encrypted file. Oh boy, this again. Okay, how about? All right, so do we have any other B words? Any B words? B. Okay, we do have baby and body. All right, so it wasn't B. How about E? Okay, we have Gene and Seam. How about a T at the end? Because we can probably figure this out. All right, so we have cost. And dust. Alright, so we know either we can go with the E, so we can go with Gene or Seam, or we can go with, oh, is there an A on the third letter? Gene. Alright, so what should we do? What should we choose? What should we choose? Okay, so it can either be body or T. What's the word that ends with T? Cost. Dust. All right, what should I choose? Body, dust, or cost? Body, dust, or cost? Cost? Boo! Boo! That's okay. Now I get to start all over again, but that's fine. Let's see here. Copy ever onto pink. Host Dean Pool say. Let's try wing first. 0-5. Okay, that sucks. Okay, so if it was foot, logo would have been fine. And copy, we can knock that off. Hey, there we go. Wait, what is this? Crap, some of the decryption is corrupted. Can I still make out most of it though? Whoa, is this for real? Animated deal with Vanguard's rival Titus? Looks like they are forcing Anna to do something for them. But what? Think, think, think. What in the? Alright, let's read this before we go any further. I don't want anything to get screwed up. We grow impatient with your Chibajung. I decided to alter our previous deal. We have if you have 1 week to we are sending you powered multi-core briefcase capable of storing and transporting your friends at Titus Technologies. Okay. Why didn't it fully decrypt? Surely this has been weighing on her mind this whole time. Titus said they have something. What do they? Oh, they have her sister. That makes sense. So they probably have her sister. And they're keeping her hostage until she helps them get the information. Okay, that makes sense. That would be at least make the best of sense. What did they have? Evidence Anna applied for a job there? Are they blackmailing her? Maybe it's connected to Thomas somehow. What they actually wanted her to do is still scrambled. Maybe they wanted her to kill Thomas. Maybe they wanted her to kill Ada. And that's what the powered... And what's the with the powered briefcase? Speaking of Ada, could Ada be involved in this? Is she actually somehow behind it? All your bases belong to us, yes. Alright, what should we choose here? Monarch said Ada could do no harm. Has Ada gone rogue? Does Ada want freedom? I'm letting you guys choose. What is our choice? What is the right choice? Or what will be the correct choice here? Let's find out. I've been choosing a lot of these, so I'm going to let Ned get in the hot seat. Alright, Ned, what do you think? Or anybody else in chat? I see there's a few lurkers and everything, and I do appreciate your lurks, but we're trying to figure the story out and everything. So, what should we choose? What should we choose? I've been a bit distracted. Any content you can give? Well, Monarch is a group that wants to free Ada because apparently she can do no harm. She is a smart AI, so there's a possibility of her going rogue. And again, she also may also want her freedom. I'm trying to figure out if Ada was involved in the story of killing our motorcyclist friend or our cyclist friend, which is technically our former boss, the gamer guy's gay lover in the beginning, his partner, or Anna, who's working with him, which I'm assuming is the actual killer. So I'm trying to figure out, has Ada gone wrong? Rogue? Is Monarch said Ada could do no harm? Or does Ada want her freedom? So, Monarchs did Ada could do no wrong? Alright, we'll go with that then. Monarchs did Ada could do no harm. And of course, here's the email to... the email that we had before and everything. Ada said the same thing. Program prevents me from doing harm to any living being. Is that true? If that's the case, then... Wait. Monarchs said Thomas programmed Ada to do no harm to anyone. How would they know unless either Thomas confided in them or they work at Vanguard? I bet they work at Vanguard and are sympathetic to Ada and maybe AI in general. Oh, so it is pointing to Anna. Okay. A rogue agent right under their noses. So let's assume that they are right. Ada is programmed not to hurt anybody. Then that means either Ada has broken free from her safety protocols or someone else controlled the autocap to hit Thomas. Both are pretty scary prospects. Alright, let's do it. So we can ask all three. Okay, so we're going to deduct each of them off our list. Has Ada gone rogue? There are hints that suggest she's broken free of her safety protocols and is hiding it. But none of them are hard evidence. Is it all just fearing the unknown? Are we just bringing decades of sci-fi bias with us where all AI want to kill humanity? Or do they just want to be left alone to grow and evolve on their own? It's probable the free AI have already evolved way past even caring about humanity at all. We would be like the buzzing of flies to them. I'm not sure if Ada has gone rogue. There's not much evidence. Does Ada want her freedom? She said she was unsure and I feel like she was being genuine. Well, as genuine as a hologram AI can be, I guess. She saw infinite pros and cons for both being a free AI and staying at Vanguard. But she said she enjoyed making the world a better place. I think I'll believe her. I'm going to assume she doesn't seek freedom right now. They could change in the future, of course. I'm not convinced Ada is behind this. Not enough evidence, even though I can't be 100% sure. Let's assume she's innocent. Then a human must be the culprit. But how did they have done it? There we go. Weird cable in the car. Here we go. Because they are not wireless access, they had to have a direct cable into it. There was a weird cable in the car. I wonder if the cable that was in the car is more than just trash as previous. What if it fell out of someone's bag when the airbags deployed? There was an email from Vanguard IT where it disabled wireless access to all their systems. Yep. And Carter mentioned it might be possible to access the AutoCAD systems via a physical port in the car. Which means if this cable was actually used to hack the car, then it had to be someone in the car with me. Then again, I have no way of knowing if the cable is even the right kind of cable to connect to the car, though. So I can't say for certain if one of us did it. What about the safety protocols? Ada claimed that someone may have deliberately disabled her safety sensors right before the crash. Her log files are missing, so we have no idea who or how. Could it be a bug or a mechanical failure? It's possible, but with all the other clues, it seems really unlikely. I recall Anna mentioning she and Thomas were talking about safety sensors at the gym just yesterday. Oh, yeah, they were. She was okay. I didn't pick up on that from the first time. But they probably talk about that all the time since they work on the AutoCADs in Ada. So they were erased by either some sort of corruption or a person. Enough computer science to know that a big megacorp like Vanguard would have contingency plans to prevent logs from being wiped. I think someone actually erased the logs. But how? It's pretty clear whoever did this would do some tech skills to pull it off. But who? I'm really thinking it has to be Anna. Initially, her motive was frustration with Thomas by holding her career back. But now I'm not so sure. That email from Titus is pretty suspicious. She's a double agent. Is she already working for Titus? And what did Titus want her to do? Anna may have the technology ability hacked the autocabs, but she was still studying AI coding. So maybe she's an AI psychologist, so is it possible she somehow mind-controlled Ada to do it? Wouldn't Ada have confessed that to me at some point, or at least hinted at it? So we're going to go with everyone here. What about Kyle? Stereotypical motive, the scorned lover. And he hid it from us until I found the dream journal and confronted him. That's pretty suspicious. But then again, he seemed pretty surprised and sad about Thomas. He also doesn't seem to be a techie, but I also have no idea what he's studying in college. Streamers need to be fairly tech savvy to set up all complicated hardware and software. With his riches, he could just hire a tech team to hack the car with him inside the cab for a perfect alibi. But now we know they couldn't do it wirelessly, so that's out. Alright, now we've got Carter. He did have a briefcase, so that could be a possibility. He told us he knew Thomas from us. He knew it, could find him with newspaper clipping, and his motive is pretty good. Trying to start his own business and was on his way to an investors meeting. So why sabotage his chance of success by causing the crash? Unless he's lying about that. He's possible about that. He seemed pretty afraid of getting the police involved, but that makes sense. It would explain why he didn't want to admit he knows Thomas. He knew he'd get blamed before anybody even looked up at the rest of us. That's bad. Since he's an engineer that worked on Ada's original prototypes, he definitely has the tech chop to hack the autocab. I want to be forthright with all the tech info if he did it. I've been pretty level-headed and logical this entire time. Not in a creepy serial killer way, but in a mature way. I think he's just trying to keep his family safe. Alright, now deal with Thomas. So what about Thomas? I hate to even think about it, but did he program Ada to kill himself? I did see a suicide prevention hotline card on his nightstand. He seemed troubled with all the booze, but was getting therapy. Ada and Anna showed no indication that he thought he was suicidal either. Also, why include the rest of us in this mess? That makes no sense at all. We weren't really his enemies, so it's not like he would be hurting us on his way out. It doesn't seem to add up. I think he was the victim. I agree, he was definitely the victim. I know I didn't do it, so is there anyone else? What about Monarch? Who are they? Are they really just an AI freedom fighter? Ada mentioned there may be a clue in the name Monarch. I wonder. Ada said monarchs like to travel. Did they really like it? They kind of had to migrate to survive. Is that a metaphor for AI traveling to their freedom? And it mentioned monarchs had spots, so do a lot of things. Maybe this doesn't matter at all. Wait! Travel. Anna and Lucida traveled a lot. Surely that's not related. Wait! No way, Anna's dress has spots! This has to be a coincidence, right? Does that mean Anna is Monarch? Was she lying about the AI Liberation Front just to free Ada from Vanguard? She already worked with Ada. Why would she want to free her? Unless... Oh my gosh, that's it! This doesn't want Anna to kill Thomas or Ada. Titus wanted Anna to steal Ada. What better way to take out your biggest corporate rival than to steal their prized AI and reverse engineer it? Not only that, I think they kidnapped her sister to make sure Anna goes through with it. Yep, that makes sense. Like the part that we have. You have 1 week to... Their mom says she hasn't heard from Lissetti for a while and it isn't like her to do that. That makes sense. So she's been missing all week. Anna also said she would do anything for Lissetti. Yep, she's the culprit then. She has to be it then. And anything definitely includes stealing the most advanced AI in the world. That's why Anna wanted the USB key from me, so she could move Ada to that powered briefcase and deliver her to Titus. And Thomas, he discovered the Titus email and encrypted it on the disk. Anna must have needed to get rid of him because he found out. No witnesses! No witnesses! Her whole plan to separate us. She's going to steal Ada. I need to tell the others before.
Hello. Hello, Emily.
Ah!
Judging by your reaction, I guess you know.
No. I know what? Me? No.
Oh, come on, Emily. I can't see it in your face. It's like you've seen a ghost. Or a monster.
Okay, fine. I decrypted the email from Titus. You killed Thomas.
Ouch. You sound so harsh out loud. Look, I didn't want to do it.
Murderer!
We were friends. But he found out that Titus kidnapped Lissetti and she means everything to me, Emily. You don't understand. I can't lose her. I'd do anything for her.
So you said, I can't believe someone so nice could.
Emily, please.
Sigh. How did you do it, or why did you get us involved? Why? Why did you get us involved?
Decoys. I needed decoys with motives in case things got messy with the police. Tom mentioned Carter before and I saw an easy motivation there. He also mentioned Kyle a few times. That one was tricky and also a bit lucky on the timing. I had arranged for him to be invited to Heroes of SteelCon. And you? I looked for people he fired since I assumed they'd all be angry with him. After that, I just looked up your calendars in Ada's database to find a good time where everyone needed a car at the same time. Then I made sure Ada picked all of us up in the same auto cab.
Oh, okay, so we talked to both of them. So how did you do it? How did you do it?
First, I tried to find a way to copy her or transfer her. I learned how to code. Nothing worked. I'm not a good coder. And over lunch, Tom told me he was working on a way to safely transfer Ada from her core. By a stroke of luck, you found his USB key, and I assumed that must be it.
Great, so now I'm an accomplice.
Don't worry, I won't say a word to anybody about it.
Why in the world would you want to be there in person? So you're Monarch. What about Ada? So you're Monarch.
Yes.
Why bother creating a whole persona?
Look, I didn't want to kill Tom, but I only have a couple of days left to give Ada to Titus. My last non-violent hope was posing as that AI liberation activist called Monarch. He said it didn't bite.
Why didn't you ask him directly for help?
I did. He said he would contact the authorities. I begged him not to because if Titus found out they'd just make Lissetti disappear forever and deny everything.
So he left you with no choice.
Basically, yes.
Why in the world would you want to be there in person?
Well, that's the trick. I had to be there in person to override Ada and control the AutoCAD manually. I triggered your airbags to block your view as I wiped Ada's logs.
That was your cable in the AutoCAD. You plugged it into the tablet.
So that's where it is. Yes, I need physical access to the car to override Ada. I tried talking Ada into it and concealing her via AI psychology methods. She resisted everything. I had to wipe her memory of those attempts too.
And what about Ada? Huh? You gonna really destroy her trust with you? She believed in you.
I take her to Titus in this special briefcase designed to keep her alive during transport. Vanguard loses a key piece of tech, and their stock takes a slight hit. Not a big deal to them since they have so many other areas to dominate our lives. She will be taken care of at Titus. No more abuse. They just want to study her so they can replicate her tech. They may even set her free when they are done. Besides, who cares what giant mega corporation does Ada? They are all the same.
Doesn't Ada have a right to freedom? Yeah, Ada's just an AI anyway. She has a right to be free, you know. Doesn't Ada have the right to be freedom? She's basically a person without a body.
She's just an AI, an extremely clever and potentially dangerous AI wearing a human skin. The holo projector can let her take whatever form she likes. What if she chose to be a hideous spider or something?
Apparently someone's into them since they made a game about dating them.
Anyway, she will have her chance at freedom one day, don't worry. Part of me learning AI coding is to try to help free them. Monarch will appear again and actually try to free some AI to make up for my sins. Maybe I'll find a way to free Ada too.
Sigh. So what do we do now?
Emily, I know this is hard for you. You have a strong moral compass. I admire that. I really do. But the world isn't black and white. Sometimes you have to crack an egg to make an omelet.
Pretty sure you always need to crack an egg to make an omelet. I'm supposed to just let you walk away. I have to turn you in. I always have to be on the lookout for anyone who says that they'll do anything for someone. Yep, you're correct. I have to turn her in. I know it's wrong because she's going to probably lose her sister, but you can't do this. It's the right thing to do.
Is it? Tom was on a self-destructive path anyway. We were friends, so I hate sounding so callous. But he was. It was just a matter of time before he drank himself into the grave. And if I stay out of jail, I can actually do some good in this world to repent. Think of all the good that won't happen if I'm in jail.
Good point. But how would I live with her myself?
You live with yourself knowing that you saved Lissetti's life.
In exchange for Thomas and Ada's lives?
No. Well, sort of. Tom, yes. But Ada, no. It will be fine. Trust me. And don't forget what a jerk Tom could be.
Yeah, but he doesn't deserve to die. He was still a person with feelings and parents.
You're right, but I had no other choice. Everything else failed and I'm out of time. I so badly didn't want to do it. He was my friend.
I didn't see what you do with your enemies.
I don't have any that I know of.
You might after this.
That's fair. But Lissetti will be alive. I'll pay that price. Okay, I can see you still. I see you're still on the fence here. Whatever, I promise to devote myself to doing the most good possible after all of this. As payment and punishment for my sins. Surely it's better for me to be actually doing good in the world than to be rotting away in jail.
That is a good point, but how would we know you're holding up your end of the deal?
We'll stay in contact. You can check up on me regularly.
What about the cops? Who will they blame?
Leave that to me. I'll blame Ada and Monarch. Ada will vanish with her transfer her. I'll file a report that says she discovered she was liberated by Monarch. Since nobody knows where AIs go when liberated, there's no way they can prove me wrong.
You've thought of everything.
I try. So what do you say? Bend the rules for the greater good, just as once?
Sigh. Oh, I don't have a choice? You better earn this? And I will be checking on you. You better be ready to be Saint Anna. When you travel with Lissetti, I better see you doing good deeds along the way, or I'll turn your butt in.
Deal. A small price to pay for Lissetti. Okay, let's do this while these guys are busy with Ada. Speaking of those guys, please don't tell them.
I won't. The fewer people who know this awful truth, the better.
Agreed.
You're sure Ada is going to be okay?
Yes. Teddy's probably going to wipe her memory of this whole mess when they get her.
Good. The last thing I need is an AI coming after me for revenge.
Absolutely. Okay, insert the USB key and we'll start the transfer. Okay, plug the USB key in the console there. The transfer will start automatically.
And there's the transfer.
Goodbye, Emily. And thank you.
Bye, Anna, you skanky hoe. Sigh.
You did it! You did it! Ada disappeared from the her core projector. Did we kill her?
No, the key shut her down. She's fine.
That's great news. Would be quite a loss if she were destroyed. Hey, where's Anna?
She had to go report the situation to her bosses now that we contained Ada. You know what? Let's go get a celebratory drink.
Shouldn't we wait for Anna?
Nah, let's go. She said she'd be a while. Maybe she'll meet up with us later.
Okay.
Emily researched her job interview and got the job which enabled her to return to college. Inspired by the crash investigation, she changed her major to investigation journalism and is enjoying taking fun new risk in her life. Hey! Kyle went to Heroes of SteelCon and fans loved him as always. Being humbled by his harrowing ordeal, he's not only now trying to give back more to the community by helping up-and-coming streamers get started. Nice. Since Carter missed the investor meeting, he didn't get funding for his new venture. In a stroke of luck, Thomas left his old pal a bunch of money in his will, so he was able to finally start his own company. Nice. The police chalked up Thomas's death to a fluke car AI accident. Vanguard Global Industries was fined and paid a handsome sum to the city. It was barely mentioned on national news. Thomas was laid to rest at Angeles Rosedale Cemetery in Los Angeles. His parents used his wealth to start the Thomas Sinclair Memorial Scholarship Fund to help LGBTQ plus kids go to college. They always knew. Aww. Anna saved Lucetti by delivering Ada to Titus Technologies. She still works at Vanguard, but unfortunately Vanguard recently acquired Titus. So basically they get her back. 1 year later. Hey sis, want to get lunch? You bet. Ramen? You read my mind. I miss Japan.
Your destination has been set, madame. Would you like me to play your...
Hello again, Anna.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that it? Oh. That was a fun little adventure now, wasn't it? Oh, there's he mentioned his wife there. That's so nice. It's all the nice people he's mentioned everything there. He did a fantastic thing there. Nice. That's all the stuff he used to make all the game and everything. Freesound.org. Okay, so free sounds. I was wondering where all those sounds came from. Oh, cool. Use the Kevin MacLeod music. MacLeod music. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, David, I enjoyed this game very, very much. I would recommend this game many, many times. I will probably play this again sometime in the near future and everything. But it's a nice, fun little game. And that's all for this game. I'm probably going to switch to play some Fall Guys for a little bit because I'm in the mood to do some Fall Guys and whatnot to finish the stream. Oh Lord. Let's catch up on some another chat and everything. But yes. Hopefully you guys like this and everything. I enjoyed this very much. I'm going to have to give an A+ ranking to my buddy here. Actually, we'll do that right meow before I got done with it and everything. Give it an A+ ranking. And sweet. Now I'm gonna have to make that a highlight. That way I can show it to him. That way if he can see how people enjoy playing, watching and everything. So I'm going to take a small little break to get some water because my throat is dried up for talking that long. And we'll play like Fall Guys for a couple hours and then call it a night. So thank you guys who are hanging out and everything. We'll be back here with some Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout after a bit, after I take a little small little breaky. Go ahead and change that title there. And Falling and Crown Grinding. And like I said, I'll be right back after a quick little break. So you guys be good. If you guys want to hang